Robots are coming, we all know that, but can they think in an ethical way and can they be truly responsible? Let's talk to the expert about that. She's Amy van Weinsbergen, and she's an assistant professor in Delft University. And she's also president of the Foundation for Responsible Robotics.
I was allowed to watch the surgeries that were happening on human patients, and I was allowed to experience the robot and to train other surgeons and to do a bunch of different things with the device. Right now it's a surgeon who performs the surgery,
of course,
and the robot
help.
is a tool. Yeah, exactly. But I think we will start to see this sort of pushing of the boundaries. Maybe should we have the robot, or can the robot do it on its own? And there are times when the robot can, but we really, that's where ethics comes in. It's not about can we and how can we, it's should we. And why should we?
All right.
And why should we not? I think it depends on who you're asking, right? If you're talking to a surgeon and they say, I feel completely comfortable with this technology, I've been trained, I know how it works, I understand the benefits, they might say, why not? If we can predict that the robot will do it just as good or better, then why not? But there's so many other layers. There is, the feelings of the patient. There's a chain of responsibility. What happens if something goes wrong and we can say that the robot broke down? Then who's to blame? Is it the company that made the robot? Is it the designer who 10 years ago thought of this sort of idea or this algorithm? Is it the telecommunications network that's responsible for the message being transported? Is it the surgeon because they were standing there and should have seen something? And then who's liable? Who are we going to punish or fire? The robot? I am very much in favor of the role of the ethicist being to empower the designers. So it's not about saying no. Yeah, okay. It's about saying, okay, I mean, a good design process is about asking very difficult questions. Why did you choose this?
Yes.
Why this material? Why this interface? So that's the kind of role that I think the ethicist should play. Asking why so that we're explicit about the choices that are made, and then helping to steer in the direction, have you thought that perhaps instead of replacing the nurse, you could have a robot that helps the nurse lift patients so that they don't throw out their back, but you still have this nurse-patient relationship. I hear a lot that ethics slows down the innovation process, and so that's why we shouldn't really pay attention to ethics. But I think if it's done right, it can facilitate the innovation process. It can help things go further, and it can help make really great design choices.